Thank you. Well, see, it appears our invocation is still on our agenda. And while it's on our agenda, I ask Herb Brooks to do the invocation. Yes.
Thank you, Lord, for the day here in September in the year. Bless these commissioners, agenda, and all the.
Amen. Thank you. See, it's nice and positive. I haven't done anything. I haven't hit the wrong button. I didn't trip or anything. We're doing all right. All right. So presentation of certificate of mailing and certificate of publication. We're all set. Okay. All right. Nope. And with that, may I please have a roll call?
Dean Schlotman. Van Dyne. Ogala. Pretzel. Butler. Newquist. Balich. Richmond. Williams. Brooks. Winfrey. Bullock. Logan. Freeman. Revis. Mitchell.
Here.
Ortiz. Berkowitz. Hickey. Costa. Trainier. We have
All right, we have a quorum. So let's introduce the news media. No news media here. And so can I please have a motion to adopt the organizational rules
As amended.
as amended? Motion by Ortiz, second by Van Dyne. Discussion? Oh, yep, discussion. Okay, roll call, please.
Dean Schlotman.
Hey,
Hold up.
Oh.
Did you have a question?
I'm sorry.
yeah, I just wanted to know, the rules as amended, and I just want to know what were the amendments?
There were only two amendments made. One was to change the location of the presentation of awards in your standard agenda, moving it from the bottom up further up to the top, because we usually do that anyway. So that'll be standard. And the second was the location of the committee meetings in the organizational rules was still down at Sugar Creek Administration Center. But since we're having them here, we just moved that, changed that location.
All right, thank you.
Okay, roll call, please.
Van Dyne. Yes. Dean Schlotman. Sorry. Van Dyne. Ogala. Pretzel. Butler. Newquist. Balich. Richmond. Williams. Brooks.
Yeah.
Winfrey. Bullock. Logan. Freeman. Revis.
Yes.
Mitchell.
Yes.
Ortiz. Berkowitz. Hickey. Costa. Trainier. 21. Affirmative.
Approved. Motion carries. May I please have let's have a motion for nominations for election of temporary president. Now, a second, Costa. Okay. Okay, we have a motion and a second. Previous roll. Yes. All in favor? Okay. Any opposed? All right. Motion passes. Thank you. All right. And for our next item on the agenda is nomination for election of officers of the, nomination for election of president of the Forest Preserve District. You have a motion. Van Dyne.
I would like to make a motion to nominate Julie Berkowitz as president of the Forest Preserve for the first year of the term. And I would like to add Jackie Trenier as the vice president in the first year of the term. And then the second year of the term, I would like to nominate Jackie Trenier as the president of the Forest Preserve and Julie Berkowitz as the vice president of the Forest Preserve. That is my motion.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Discussion?
Discussion. Can we do it as a coin toss?
Meaning,
All right.
All right,
Take roll.
any discussion? Any discussion? Oh, Balich? Member Balich?
Yeah, I'm shocked at the motion that just happened right now. I mean, I was told something different, and then I was told something different again, and now I'm told something horrible. I think that if that motion goes through, I'm going to really be disgusted for 2 straight years. Well, I shouldn't say that, for 1 year. I don't know how the heck anybody could say it's okay for Jackie to be on the president, the person that goes into other people's emails. Come on. How
Point
can
of
you
order.
vote for somebody like that?
Point of order.
Okay,
There's no point of order. I'm just stating a fact. It's
We're not,
stupid.
we're not
It's
discussing
very stupid
personalities.
to have this happen.
one moment. Okay, Member Pretzel?
Yeah, thank you, Madam President. I am going to have to be a no on this one as well. I just can't support Board Member Trenier to be in a position that has power over the Forest Preserve. And the reason for that is we don't see eye to eye when it comes to taxes. I've heard Board Member Trenier say multiple times, if people struggle to pay their taxes, maybe they should get a smaller home. I've heard her constantly say it's only before she mentions the number of something. We just don't see eye to eye, and for that reason, I can't support this.
Board Member Van Dyne, did you have anything to add?
no.
Okay. Any further discussion? Okay, Board Member Ortiz?
Thank you, President Mitchell. I also will not be supporting this nomination because I think the person who should be nominated should have a better record of working across the aisle. And as we've heard today, there are people on the other side of the aisle who have some reservations about the leadership that is nominated right now. So I will also be a no.
Any further discussion? Okay, roll call, please.
Dean Schlottman. Van Dyne.
Yes.
Ogala.
Okay, just so everybody knows, just so everybody knows, we are voting on Commissioner Van Dyne's motion to have Commissioner Trenier for 1 year and Commissioner Berkowitz for the second year or another year, or vice versa. That's what we're voting on right now.
Pretzel. Butler. Newquist. Balich.
No.
Richmond.
No.
Williams.
Yes.
Brooks. Winfrey. Bullock. Logan.
No.
Freeman. Revis. Mitchell.
No.
Ortiz. Berkowitz. Hickey. Costa. Trainier. 10, 11.
Motion fails. All right. Sorry, I see.
Don't you remember?
Okay, go ahead.
I'd like to make a motion for the first year president, Destiny Ortiz, vice president, Judy Ogala, with the second year, Judy Ogala being the president, with Destiny Ortiz being the vice president.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Discussion. Board Member Van Dyne? Oh, no, okay. Any discussion? Oh, yes.
I would have a very difficult time supporting Commissioner Ortiz. Her record of attendance has been very poor for the past 2 years, so I will be a no. And I won't even comment on the other nominee. Thank you.
Board Member Ballage, did you have?
Yeah, I just agree with Ms. Tenier. I think that Destiny's an excellent choice, and she does have a good record. She actually has a better record of attendance than Jackie does.
Board Member Richmond?
Um,
Okay, yeah, that was anybody else? Anyone else? Okay, sure. Roll call, please.
Dean Schlottman. Van Dyne. Ogala. Pretzel. Butler. Newquist. Balich. Richmond. Williams. Brooks. Winfrey. Bullock. Logan. Freeman. Revis. Mitchell.
Yes.
Ortiz. Berkowitz. Hickey. Costa. Trainier. Twelve. 12-9.
With 12-9 in the 12 in the affirmative, motion carries.
Can you clarify that, what,
With,
so everybody understands?
I'm sorry, with 12 in the affirmative, meaning 12 voted yes, the
Mm.
motion carries. We have Destiny Ortiz as the president for the first year and Judy Gala as the vice president and vice versa in the second year. So Judy would be the president in the second year and Ortiz would be the vice president. That is what has just passed. So with that, Destiny Ortiz, please come and take your chair.
Start here to call for nominations for secretary.
No.
All right, thank you so much for the support. The next order of business is the nomination for the election of officers for the Forest Preserve, and we will be starting with the nomination for secretary.
For secretary?
For secretary and treasurer. Are there any nominations?
I have a nomination.
Van Dyne?
I nominate Micah Freeman as the secretary of the Forest Preserve for 2 years.
Discussion? Roll call?
Dean Schlottman. Van Dyne.
Yes.
Ogala. Pretzel. Butler. Newquist, Balich, Richmond, Williams. Sorry, Brooks,
Yeah.
Winfrey,
I did.
Bullock, Logan,
Yes.
Freeman, Revis,
Yeah.
Mitchell, Ortiz,
Yes.
Berkowitz, Hickey, Costa, Trainier. 19-2.
Motion carries with 19-2. Congratulations.
Madam-
And you can come up, Board Member Freeman. All right, now we will accept nominations for treasurer.
Madam President, I do have a nomination for treasurer.
Okay, go ahead.
Dawn Bullock, for 2 years. Thank you.
Okay. Discussion? I'm sorry, do we have a second? Okay. Vicky. Dawn Bullock. Sorry. Dawn Bullock. Mhm. Hickey.
Yeah, I think so, since he's gonna keep on.
Discussion? Board Member Pretzel?
So I haven't had the opportunity to really get to know Commissioner Bullock very well yet. She seems very lovely, but I'm not going to be supporting her today because in the spirit of a split board and bipartisan nature of the Forest Preserve and the history over the last several years, I would like to see somebody from the Republican caucus. So I'm going to be making a different nomination. So I won't be supporting Commissioner Bullock.
He's the one that took it.
Any other discussion? Katie?
Good. I don't.
All right. Anybody else? Do we need a roll call? Okay. Go ahead and call the roll.
Dean Schlottman. Van Dyne. Ogalla. Pretzel. Butler. Newquist. Balich. Richmond. Williams. Brooks. Winfrey. I'm sorry, Brooks, how did you vote?
Yeah.
Thank you. Bullock. Logan. Freeman is a yes. Revis. Mitchell. Ortiz.
No.
Berkowitz. I'm sorry.
No.
Hickey. Costa. Trainier. We have 10 in the positive, 11 in the negative.
Okay, 10 in the positive, 11 in the negative. The motion fails.
Second.
Okay, we have a first and a second for Julie Berkowitz for 2 years. Any discussion? All right, roll call vote.
Dean Schlottman. Van Dyne.
Yes.
Ogalla. Pretzel. Butler. Newquist. Balich. Richmond. Williams. Brooks.
Yeah.
Winfrey. Bullock. Logan. I will be a yes. Revis.
Yes.
Mitchell. Ortiz.
Yes.
Berkowitz. Hickey. Costa. and Trainier. I have 19 in the affirmative. I have 19 and 2.
19 to 2, 19 in the affirmative. The motion carries. Congratulations. All right, that concludes the nominations for officers. Next order of business is the schedule of bills for November 2024. Any discussion? We need a previous roll. I think we need a clean roll. We need a clean roll. Roll call.
Dean Schlottman. Van Dyne. Ogala. Pretzel. Butler. Newquist. Balich. Richmond. Williams. Brooks. Winfrey. Bullock. Logan. Freeman is a yes. Revis. Mitchell. Ortiz.
Yes.
Berkowitz. Hickey. Costa. Trainier. 21 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative.
Okay. Motion passes. Next order of business, the monthly financial statements was already provided in your packet, so we are not going to discuss it this morning. Any old business or new business? Seeing none. Moving on, comments by the public? Anyone from the public here to speak? Comments from the public? All right, I see no comments. Comments and appointments by the president, organizational meeting, appointments by the president. Thank you. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. So we have to appoint finance committee chairs and operation committee chairs. Do we have discussion? Actually, I need my phone.
No need for this now.
Can we just do this, work as two teams and come up with the appointments for operations and those things?
Or do 5-minute.
We got a county meeting. Wait, the presidents can figure it out at a later date. It's their plan.
So you know what? Joe and I have just spoken, and maybe what the team can do is figure out who's going to be on operations and finance, and we can move this along so we can get on to the county meeting. I'm hoping that the four of them can figure it out and, move this along. Does that work, Ralph or Ryan? Or it looks like we're. Take this off the floor. Are you good with it?
It's my president.
They're saying.
Recess, or whatever, ask for a motion for a recess.
Okay.
And you can recess for 5 minutes, you can recess till after the board meetings, you can recess till tomorrow. So whatever your option, whatever your choice is.
Okay, okay. Okay, I'd like to make an appointment for Lisa Nevins as the Assistant Secretary. I need a motion.
Motion O'Gala.
Motion O'Gala. Second Mitchell.
So we don't have. to do
Discussion?
operations and-
On appointing Lisa Nevins as the Assistant Secretary. Okay, roll call. We need to take a vote. We need to take a vote. Roll call vote.
Okay, give me a second, please. This was for Nevins to be assistant. I can spell Nevins, yes.
You could ask, the last one was approved 21 nothing, right?
Yes,
You could ask a motion for a previous.
it was 21 tonight.
Is previous slogan. The last roll was clean,
Got a
21 to
clean roll
nothing.
last time.
So
Do I have a second?
It just has to be fair. and will you ladies-
Second, Mitchell.
No, you're right, you're right. It wasn't 20. It wasn't 21. My fault, my fault.
Okay, never mind, roll call.
No, it was the officers. Oh, yeah, okay. All in favor?
Okay. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? All right, the ayes have it.
Sure, you were close for that.
Recess for Halloween state.
Okay. Do I have a motion to recess for 5 minutes?
Make motion O'Gala.
Okay, so motion O'Gala, second. Revis.
So who we put-
Previous row. Roll.
Yeah.
Previous second. All those in favor? Logan. Logan D. Chaltman.
Anybody opposed?
Anybody opposed?
It's a motion to recess for 5 minutes.
Hill. Hickey opposed.
Okay, roll call vote. Okay.
We
President has asked for it.
We are recessing to have a discussion with both sides of the aisle to appoint the financing committee chairs and vice chairs as fairly as possible. Right.
It's with the advice and.
Comment.
Van Dyne.
My comment is, I believe it's the duty of the president to appoint the chair and vice chair consult with her vice and the board if she chooses to at a later date. I don't feel it's necessary at this point. You have plenty of time. I would suggest that we move on and try to get to our next meeting. Thank you.
Okay.
Point- oh,
Any other discussion?
Oh, okay.
Roll call vote.
This is for recess.
This is a 5-minute recess vote. Dean Schlotman. Van Dyne. Ogalla. Pretzel. Butler. Newquist. Balich. Richmond. Williams. Brooks. Winfrey. Bullock. Logan. Freeman. No. Revis. Mitchell. Ortiz.
Yes.
Berkowitz. Hickey. Costa. Trainier. 11 to 10, 11 in the affirmative.
11 to 10, motion carries. We're recessed for 5 minutes.
I would just do it. So on and so forth.
Okay. All right. 5 minutes is up. I'm looking for a motion to reconvene. Motion O'Gala, second Costa. Roll call vote.
We are voting on the motion to reconvene. Dean Schlottman. Van Dyne. Ogala. Pretzel. Butler. Newquist. Balich. Richmond. Williams. Brooks. Winfrey. Bullock. Logan. Freeman is a yes. Revis. Mitchell. Mitchell. To reconvene. To come back. Mitchell. Ortiz.
Yes.
Berkowitz. Hickey. Costa. Trainier. 21 in the affirmative.
All right, 21 in affirmative, motion carries. I am looking for a motion to appoint Sherry Newquist as Chair of the Finance Committee and Vince Logan as Vice Chair of the Finance Committee. Motion O'Gala, second Dean Schlottman. Previous role, Van Dyne, second Revis. Any discussion? Roll call vote. Oh, I'm sorry, previous role. All in favor? Any opposed? All right, motion carries.
The motion was Ogala, the second was Shaw. Second was Red.
Okay, I'm looking for a motion to appoint Katie Dean Schlottman for the Operations Committee Chair and Kelly Hickey for the Operations Committee Vice Chair. Motion O'Gala, second Richmond. Previous Balish. Second Logan. Okay, all those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Congratulations. I am looking for a motion to appoint to the Ad Hoc Rules Committee Chair Herbert Brooks and for Vice Chair Frankie Pretzel. Motion O'Gala, second Dean Schlottman. Previous Logan. Do we have a second? Second Butler. All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Elle, did you have?
I just have a process question. For the appointments for any of these committees, is it the president's duty to just make those appointments? Do we as commissioners have to vote on each one? We're going through it, but my understanding is that you have the right and authority as president to make the appointments and call it as such.
It's traditional with advice and consent.
Yeah.
Traditionally, it's been with the advice and consent of the board. So that's why the vote.
Okay. Congratulations to all the new chairs and vice chairs. The last thing that we need to do is appoint the attorney, and I would entertain a motion to appoint Brian Copeman. Motion O'Gala, second Mitchell. Previous Dean Schlottman. Second Brooks. All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries.
Do we need these other ones? Joe, we can. Okay.
Okay, the rest of the appointments, I'm told we will finish up in January. So with that, I will entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion by Mitchell, second Ogala. Previous. All in favor? Any opposed? All right, meeting adjourned.